Murder most foul in Pattaya is a 6 to 8-month-old baby found dumped in a bin by local scavenger. Reddit. December 6, 2023 at 2:20 MB. Carla Boonkong and Prania Connor in crime, living, Thailand. Tweet share. And now, the real news about Thai Examiner advertising services. Infant murder horror in Pattaya. Shock and heartbreak as 6-8-month-old baby's lifeless body is found dumped in a trash can. Police launch a full-scale probe into what is a heinous crime, suspecting murder or infanticide. An appalling crime was unearthed on Tuesday afternoon in the Bang Lamong district of Pattaya when a member of the public, a scavenger, found the body of a 6 to 8-month-old infant discarded in a rubbish bin. Police strongly suspect murder or infanticide and have opened a full criminal probe to track down the child's parents or those responsible for what is an inhuman and evil act. Murder in Pattaya of 6 to 8-month-old baby. Police investigate. Horrified police officers cordoned off an area in Nong Pru Bang Lamong, Pattaya on Tuesday afternoon. Previously, the body of a 6 to 8-month-old baby was discovered by a local bin scavenger. A murder investigation has been launched. In a shocking incident which emerged on Tuesday, December 5, 2023, the peace of mind of residents of Pattaya's Swa 5, Nong Pru sub-district in the Bang Lamong area of the city within Chonburi province, was shattered as locals discovered the lifeless body of a newborn dumped callously in a trash can. After that, the grim find prompted an immediate response from Police Lieutenant Sombat Kaumonwok, Deputy Inspector of Investigation at Pattaya City Police Station. The call reporting the infant's tragic fate came in at 2:30 p.m., setting off a sequence of events that would expose a heinous act. Pattaya City Police leading the investigation into what is a case of infant murder or infanticide. A cruel, inhuman and evil act that demands justice. Lieutenant Kaumonwok swiftly relayed the report to Police Colonel Thanafong Foti, Superintendent of Pattaya City Police Station, initiating a full criminal investigation into the matter. The police, along with volunteers of the local Saong Boribun Thammasut and Pattaya rescue workers, rushed to the location. Later, an investigation was launched into what is being considered murder or infanticide. Upon arrival, a crowd of onlookers had gathered, expressing disdain for the heartless act that unfolded in their community. Inside the garbage can, a life that had barely begun was discovered, a 6 to 8-month-old baby, wrapped in a branded shirt, presumably discarded callously by heartless parents. Earlier, blood-stained red and brown towels were found in a plastic bag alongside the tiny body. Police take statements and begin taking evidence including key witness statements in a case that may well be expanded and will involve CCTV records. Afterwards, to maintain the integrity of the crime scene, officers erected a police cordon, preventing unrelated passers-by from approaching. Witnesses who stumbled upon this tragic scene were diligently recorded as part of the investigation. Significantly, Mr. Munthawat, a 52-year-old motorcycle driver for hire, was a key witness to the tragedy. While passing the location on his motorcycle, he was beckoned by someone scavenging through discarded items. The waste scavenger then made the shocking discovery of a baby's lifeless form in the trash can. Later, in a state of disbelief, Mr. Munthawat promptly dialed the police. Consequently, senior officers initiated the investigation to solve what is a particularly offensive crime. Meticulous approach to a murder inquiry. Furthermore, meticulous records of witnesses were being compiled at the scene on Tuesday as police investigators set out to find the parents of this murdered 6 to 8-month-old child. It is not known yet what the sex of the dead child was. In the initial stages of the investigation, Police Colonel Sombat Kaumonwok meticulously documented the crime scene. Police investigators set about capturing images, evidence and statements from eyewitnesses. At length, this will serve as crucial evidence in a case that has struck at the heart of investigating officers in the city. In the meantime, the police investigation team is now moving to canvass the locality. Basically, they are looking for further witnesses while also scrutinizing CCTV footage. In any event, they hope to track down the perpetrators of what appears to be a callous act of murder. Police officers are specifically looking for the parents of the child who appear, at this point, to have heartlessly discarded their own flesh and blood. Police are highly motivated to get to the bottom of this despicable crime and to apprehend the culprits. The heart-wrenching discovery has left the Pattaya community in disbelief, prompting a collective call for justice echoed by many angry and appalled bystanders on Tuesday. Police Lance Corporal Sombat Kaumonwok affirmed their commitment to pursuing the case rigorously and ensuring that the perpetrators face legal consequences commensurate with the severity of their inhumane actions. Big Joke probes Pattaya sex scandal with high stakes not only for Sin City but Thailand itself. Previously, this week, Pattaya has found itself on the back foot in terms of public relations and its image. It came following international media over its sex industry and the abuse of minors. After all that, it must now come to terms with the horror of this devastating incident. The search for justice for this infant has now begun, amid a hope that those responsible for this unthinkable act may be swiftly apprehended and held accountable for the tragic loss of an innocent life.